Hello, beautiful people. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing good. I hope you're doing fine. I hope you're doing great. If you're not, it's okay. Tomorrow is a new day. You pick yourself up and try again. So today, yes, I'm gonna be talking about Love is Blind, the Netflix show that's out there to prove to us, to show us, to, tell us that love is blind, even though they fail to do that. Like, I'm not convinced. I'm really not. But yeah, so how I'm gonna be doing this is I'm gonna be like talking about it like couple by couple, not like episode by episode, right? So I'm gonna be like, let's say I pick a couple, I talk about all the things that they went through, like, okay, not everything, but like, things that I just picked up and what I thought. Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna start with in my opinion, the least problematic couple on the show this season, and that's Alexa and Brennan. Honestly, I don't have much to say about them. First of all, we didn't see a lot of them because they just didn't have the drama. They just, they were just there. They were cute. Like, yeah, their wedding was fine. Like, it was normal. I wasn't even nervous for any of them. Maybe because I didn't really care about any of them. You know what I mean? Yeah. And besides that, Alexa's friends, they were doing too much at that dinner that they had with Alexa and Brennan. They were just talking too much. Like, let the man answer. Like, you're asking him a lot of questions, let him answer. Okay, like, just they were just doing too much. But otherwise, those two were fine in my books. Moving along, the second couple I'm gonna be talking about is SK and Raven. Okay, I'll start with Raven. Raven, at the beginning, I was like, yeah, no, she's too much of a baddie. Like, she's like bougie and stuff and like cute, yeah, but like I think she's gonna be a problem. I really thought she was gonna be like the worst person there. Because also when Bartiz was, airing out his grievances, he was talking about his story about how his parents divorced and stuff like that. She was working out and he could hear it, and at the end he's like, are you working out right now? And she's like, oh yeah, how can you hear? I was like, oh my god, no. Like, okay, you're rude. Like, why are you rude though? Like, but then at the end, like after everything, right, I was like, oh, maybe she knew that Bartiz was not the one, because Bartiz was just, maybe she was trying to drive him away, like maybe she knew something, because at that point we didn't know a lot about Bartiz, but maybe she did, and I started liking her. No, when she then started connecting with SK, like they showed us her connecting with SK, I was like, dude, no, you have to stop. Like no, she's not the one. Because SK, I think, is a very good guy. Like, he's a nice guy and everything, and I was like, this combination, it will not do, right? But Raven, I started liking her when she then met what's his name, Bartiz. And they talked at the pool party. They talked, and then she was like, yeah, he's not it for me, like he's giving compliments to outside Raven because of my appearance, but in the pods he was not the same, so I was like, okay, girl, okay, like you're actually a human being. You know what I mean? I have to say, I did judge a book by its cover, but then I have learned a lesson. But then again, also some books I judged by the cover and they were exactly that, like what I judged. But anyway, we'll get into those books. So Raven, yes, she was nice. She was, their relationship now, like SK and Raven's relationship, I liked it. I liked it in the sense that it showed us like a bit of a realistic look. We had like a realistic look into this process. You know what I mean? Because like some of these people second morning of the honeymoon, they were already, I love you, I love you. Like, it, no, 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 no. Like, no. SK and Raven, their relationship like was going up in stages. You know what I mean? Like the first night they were like not close to each other or whatever it is that Baptiste was condemning. He was like, oh, if I know, if it was me, I would be. Why? Why? Anyway, so yeah, I see. We really saw like the natural growth of the relationship. Like they then started like, you know, going deeper with each other and stuff like that. I loved them. You know what I mean? Like even though they were like, it's sort of like, you know, opposites attract type of thing. You know what I mean? But like it was good. It was good. Their wedding. Oh my goodness, the shock of my life. At first, like I cried because it was too cute. Like the mom, oh my god, SK's mom, she is such a nice mom. Oh my god, like Raven's family was not there, and then SK's mom went to Raven. She helped her with a turban. Like it was so sweet. I was emotional. You know what I mean? Like it was sweet, right? And then they get to the altar. SK, my boy, did you see the way he was shaking? Like he was literally like his mouth was shaking, like whew, and his mother, why did I say it like that? His mother was sitting there saying, say I do, say I do. You know what oh, and then he was like, I do not. Lord, why? I was hurt. Like it felt like it was my wedding. I was hurt. You know what I mean? And Raven, oh my god, did you see the way she reacted? Like she was like, I'm never gonna get married again. Like she wanted to laugh, but then she was crying, but like it was all, you could feel her pain in her cry laugh situation, you know? So anyway, what I like about SK saying I do not is that he actually gave like a reason, right? That, you know, you can, yeah, I can understand, right? So he talked about the whole like, oh, he has to move to school in another city and stuff like that, and she was not willing to move with him, and you know it would have been a bit more difficult. What he said his reasons, right? I'm like, somebody. Okay, I'll say it now. I don't like Baptiste. But anyway, so yeah, he gave his reasons, and then she said she was gonna say yes, you know, but like he was asked first, and you know the whole thing went down. But yeah, oh my god, the mom again, SK's mom, she went to Raven after the whole thing, and she was like, I don't know, like I'm so like, I love you. It was such an emotional moment. But anyway, yeah, so for those guys, like they didn't really have problems, but I felt like Netflix was trying to make them have problems. Not Netflix, sorry, I don't know who, right? They were trying to bring up problems that are not really problems in my book, right? Because like Raven's mom and grandma and Raven's family, right, they didn't come to the wedding. They were not going to come to the wedding because I guess they were not like on board with this whole process and stuff like that. I forgot the real reason, but like, you know, they wouldn't come to the wedding. And then SK was like, oh, my mom thinks because your family is not coming, you know, it's because it's unheard of in our culture. So, and I'm like, so like wait, so what's the story here? Like, okay, it's unheard of. Oh, okay, all right, that's great. They're not coming. Like, so what even Raven was like, so do you, like, I can't force them to come, like, so should we stop the wedding because they're not coming? I also didn't understand that part. Like they made it so intense. Like SK is there looking miserable, like he's gonna cancel the wedding because they're not coming. I didn't understand that. And yeah, also one thing that I didn't like about, okay, not didn't like, right, but I understand that SK is Nigerian. I understand that they are deeply rooted in their roots, right? They love their culture, deeply rooted in their culture. Why do I say roots? They love their culture and everything. But this whole, oh, Nigerian, this, Nigerian, that, Nigerian, hey, Nigerian, hey, we get it. We get it. But you also have to understand that you are in America now, right? I'm not saying because you moved to a different country, change your whole thing. No, 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 no. Right? Raven was willing to mix traditions for her wedding and everything. She was willing to accept his culture and everything. But like, why are they making it the center of everything? Nigerian, this Nigerian, hey, Nigerian. It was too much for me. It was too much for me. But you know, they were happy and stuff like that, so it's fine. Right? Now we go on to Cole and Zainab. Oh my goodness. So Cole, no, he needs to go and grow up, because what the hell. Zainab is not a saint too, but like, I get her. Like, I understand her, okay? Why aren't you picking up your towels? You know, and if I have to tell you more than once, why? You know, like, if you don't want to be told what to do, then do it. Oh my goodness, his house was filthy. It was just, Cole needs to go and grow up. That's all. Like, he's 26 years old. He is not ready. He's not. I know people are different. There's some people who will be mature enough at 25, 26 to be married, but him and Bartiz, no, no, no. He was not ready for this. Okay, and the fact that he even went for a woman who was older than him, it made it even worse. Like, it brought out his childishness even more. You know what I mean? So no, I did not like Cole. That's the other book that I judged, but like, I judged right. Okay, like, the first time I saw him, the way he spoke, he was not doing it for me. So their relationship, I feel like it was hectic, because also Cole once he saw Colleen, right, who he had dumped in the pods, right, now he has seen her in real life. He's doing a Baptiste where, like, he's seen that she's attractive, even though she's just a normal looking girl. Okay, so now he likes her even more. You know, he goes ahead and rates Zainab a 9 out of 10, and in the same sentence he rates Colleen, well, and Raven, but Colleen a 10 out of 10. You are rating your fiance a 9 out of 10. If your fiance, the one you chose, you dumped Colleen, you chose Zainab, right? And you're rating her a 9 out of 10. And then rating the one you dumped a 10 out of 10. Like, I know you guys just met. I know this is still new and everything, but watch what you say. Like, I'm not saying like, oh, you should always filter yourself. You should always keep things to yourself. No, but there are things that you should be saying out loud and things that you shouldn't be. You know what I mean? Like, Cole. And the whole thing, like, just like how he was telling everyone, literally everyone, that, yeah, Zainab and I love her. You know, we have this connection. We have a physical connection, but what? Okay, like, you can't say you love her, you have a connection, you have a physical connection, a mental connection, whatever, and then say, but it's not doing it for you. Like, Cole needs to go and grow up. Zainab, yeah, she was a bit passive aggressive sometimes, but like, it's because Cole was a child. You know what I mean? It's like, if you act like a child, I will treat you like a child, right? Anyway, their wedding. Oh my goodness. I knew by the way Zainab was so nervous. Like, she kept on muttering to herself, like, okay, yeah, even when she was walking up to go to the what you call it, when she was walking down the aisle, she was so nervous. I knew at that moment that she was gonna say, I do not. You know what I mean? But yeah, I won't say too much about them because I didn't like them. I didn't like them together. Oh, and also Zainab, like when she got her wedding dress, and even like at the wedding, like before when they were preparing and stuff like that, like the way she was crying about her parents not being there. Okay, yes, I understand. I understand. But I thought at some point she was gonna be like, but thank you to her stepmom that her stepmom was there. You know what I mean? Like I would have loved for her to be like, I know my parents are not here. Yes, be sad about it, cry about it, but also say thank you to your stepmom for being there. Because like, I don't know, to my understanding, the stepmom, like since the dad is no more, the stepmom could have left. She could have left these kids in the dirt, you know what I mean? But she stayed. She was there at your wedding. Like, thank her for that. You know what I mean? I didn't. But anyway, maybe she did and we just didn't see it on the show. But it was a bit too much. That's Cole and Zainab. I did not like them at all. Yeah. The next couple is let me do Colleen and Matt. Oh, before I go anywhere, Matt needs therapy. If he has had therapy, he should go for some more. Okay, he should go for some more. His outbursts, him wanting to leave at every inconvenience. No, we're not gonna settle for that. Okay. He's angry deep down because, you know, about his story, his fiance. Oh, no, it was actually his wife, I think. She left him for another guy. She got pregnant by the guy. Okay, fine, you're traumatized. Go for therapy before you decide to sign up for something serious like this. That whole thing he did at the honeymoon when he made Colleen cry because he was so angry about the conversation she had with Cole. Like, yeah, it was inappropriate. Okay, fine, we get it. But that outburst, no. That's no. And then that part when Colleen apparently went to the club or something, and then he called Baptiste. Literally in every couple story I've talked about Baptiste. Oh my goodness. Anyway, he called Baptiste, right? And then he was shouting, I'm gonna leave. I've packed my bags. Boy. And also that part, it looked a bit like he was acting. Like, it didn't look natural. He didn't look angry enough to me. You know what I mean? Like, it looked like he was now acting his anger. It was so weird. But anyway, that's Matt. He needs therapy. Colleen, my girl, the ballet dancer. No, stop it. That's all we heard from Colleen. I'm a ballet dancer, as if it's gonna save the world. There are women who are doctors out there. There are women who are engineers, pilots, we're all things, okay? You being a ballet dancer is not gonna put you on top of anybody else. But anyway, I digress. Besides that, the whole, oh yeah, I don't want to go deep. Oh my god, I don't want to go deep. I can't go deep. What? No, girl, then you're not supposed to be here. You're not supposed to be in this, because marriage, like, for you to get to a point where you marry someone, you've gotten deep with that person. You know what I mean? Like, how can you be in a marriage and not get deep about anything? That doesn't make any sense. No sense at all. But anyway, and then that conversation she had with Cole in the pool, okay, like, she wasn't as bad as Cole, but the fact that she like was reciprocating, like she was like, oh yeah, you too, I would seriously approach you in the bar, like, you know, like, oh, like she should have done it another way. You know what I mean? Like, that conversation could have gone a different way. She should have shut down Cole. You know, if she really said she loved Matt the way she was saying she did, she should have really shut down Cole at the beginning, like, you know, shut that conversation. But yeah, at their wedding, I wasn't emotional. I didn't know what they were gonna say, but like, I really thought Colleen was gonna say no. But like, she said yes, he said yes. You know what? I'm happy that they got married, because I mean, they came on the show because they wanted to get married. But like, otherwise, besides that, nah. And now we go to the last couple, which is the fan favorite. I'm kidding. No one is. No, okay. The last couple, Bartice and Nancy, right? Nancy is a lovely, lovely girl, woman. Like her brother said, she has too much going on for her to be stuck with this little boy. You know what I mean? Like this girl, like she's a speech therapist. Okay, yeah, that's good. That's great, right? That's a good job. I bet it pays well. She's into real estate, and like she was talking about how she didn't take loans for her houses, not just one. No, baby girl, she has houses. She didn't take out loans to get those houses. She used like her money and stuff. She has money. She has the things together. She's old enough, like she's old and not old enough, but like she's older, like she's not old, but like you know what I mean, like she has her life together. Bartice, baby boy, no. Bartice, like I said with Cole, needs to go and grow up. The first time I saw Bartice, I was like, I don't think I'm gonna like this guy. Oh, this is another book that I judged, and I judged correctly. I was like, I don't think I'm gonna like this guy because he looks like the type that feels themselves. You know what I mean? Like he's like, oh, I know, in his mind is like, I know I'm gorgeous, the ladies, they all flock to me, and like, so I'm gonna act like it, I'm gonna act like I'm above everybody else. You know what I mean? Of which, I mean, there is a saying that says beauty is in the eye of the beholder, So I don't think he's all that. I mean, he's okay. Like, he's normal. To me, he's normal, But anyway, so Bartice, like, you've quite established from this whole video, I don't quite like him. Because he's 25, yeah? He was, I don't know, 25? He was not ready for marriage. Maybe he wanted to get into a relationship, maybe a serious relationship at that, but like marriage, he was not ready. Nancy was too good for him. Yeah. And I feel like when he didn't like Nancy physically, like he forced himself to like her physically, right? Like he did say looks do effing matter, so like just going by that, like he checked out a long time ago. You know what I mean? He was just literally forcing himself. Like one time, 1 minute he's all lovey-dovey with her, the next minute is like nothing. He's not feeling her anymore, and then the last few minutes is like, oh yeah, oh I'm back with her, we're good. No, he was now forcing it, Anyway, what else can I say about Bartice? Let me look at my notes here, because I wrote notes for Bartice. Okay, I'm sorry if the lighting has changed throughout the video, but anyway, back to the Bartice slander. Yeah, at the wedding, I knew he was gonna say no, because when Nancy sent him the gift, he got so emotional. Like, he was too emotional, and I knew that was like the guilt of, like knowing he's gonna say no, and her doing this sweet thing just before he ruins her life or whatever. So yeah, it's just anyway. So at the altar, they say their vows. Cute, very misleading from Bartice's side, because he's gonna say no. And then Nancy says I do, and then she says this whole little thing after she said I do, and Bartice is like absolutely agreeing to whatever she had said, right? And then straight after that he says I do not. It's like, sir, what were you agreeing to? What were you agreeing to? You know what I mean? Anyway, the wedding thing, after the thing was dramatic. I loved Nancy's family for fighting for her when she couldn't, because what was Bartice's reason? He didn't give one. Like, I didn't hear him stating, okay, A, B, and C. All I saw was him trying to now go on to Nancy and be like, oh, but you, no, boy, stop it. Okay, just stop. Anyway, so that's Baptiste. I didn't like him, like you can say. And this whole thing about like saying sweet vows, getting to the point of the wedding, right? And for people to say I do not, it's like, why are we going through the whole thing? Imagine, did you see the way Zainab cried about her parents? The sweet little moments, the parents giving advice to their kids about marriage and stuff like that, parents crying, oh, whatever. And then at the end, people don't get married. It's like, what was that awful? Like, okay, next time I'm gonna get married, am I still gonna feel like all the sweet moments? Are my parents gonna give me the same advice? Are they gonna be emotional again? You know what I mean? It's like it's ruined. Like Raven said, I'm never gonna get married again after that, because it's no. The emotional damage that comes from having done everything, having prepared for the wedding, and just for someone to say I do not. It's like, it's too much. And another thing, I noticed that the couples who were doing the most didn't end up together. For example, Baptiste and Nancy, when they went and got those forever bracelets, it's like, yeah, we're forcing it much. And Cole and Zainab, when they went to the bridge and put that old lock thing through the key in the river, oh yeah, it's gonna be forever. Yep, we're forcing it. You know what I mean? It's like they were trying so hard to make it work, but it just didn't. Now they had to cut off the bracelets, and I don't know if they leave the lock there or what, but like, what's the point? Anyway, we get into the reunion. I'm not gonna say a lot about it because I feel like sometimes we really don't get anything from these reunions. They don't really ask the questions that us, the audience, want to know and everything. You know, they didn't go deep on Baptiste. Yes, everyone was against Cole a lot. I liked it because, like I told you, I don't quite like Cole. They did a bit on Baptiste, but like not so much. Cole, the whole crying thing, stop it. It's not gonna change what I think about you. It's not gonna change everything that I saw you do in the show. Yes, Zainab was doing a lot. She's not a saint either, but like, I get her. You know, she was dealing with a child. Anyway, Raven and SK are back together, which is cute because now they can, you know, without the pressure of they have pressure from like fans now and stuff like that, but like without the pressure of television, time constraint and everything. Yeah, I hope they work out and stuff like that. So, do I think that love is blind? Well, the simple answer is no. I don't think love is blind because at this point, this show hasn't shown me that love is blind. Actually, it has shown me that love is not blind, because I feel like those guys that are still together are attractive. They're attracted to each other, which means they're attractive. You know what Okay, sorry, I was cut off there. A bit of some technical issues, but you now have to look at this beautiful painting that my love painted. I did not choose him blindly because love is not blind. But anyway, I digress. So yeah, these people are attracted to each other. That's why they stay together. You know, like Baptiste said, looks do effing matter. So yeah, there you have it. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, share, do all the things that you do for other YouTubers. And yeah, that's it. Okay, bye.